So good evening, cuties, and welcome to another amazing episode of Inspiring Young Minds, session 20. And so happy to see you all because today, we just completed our Navaratri 2021, right? And yesterday was very auspicious day. It was Vijayadashmi, where you all must have taken out your books and started reading. And if you were learning dance or singing or art class, you would have gone to your teachers, taken their blessings. So as always, every day when you get up, you have to say, good morning to your parents. And after saying good morning to your parents, you should definitely take their blessings every single day. Okay. And similarly, every single day, think about all your teachers and take their blessings so that, you as children can move ahead in life with all their blessings. It's very important. Okay. And yesterday was one such day where you take blessings from all the elders at home and, pray to God that you'll all be good, you will be disciplined, you will listen to your elders and you will follow instructions. And, you will be studying well and doing well in whatever you're doing, right? So today our topic is going to be a very interesting one, and I'm going to share my screen today. So I think you can see my screen. Today's topic is going to be vegetable painting for children. And we are on session 20. This is Inspiring Young Minds. And I just want to remind all of you that Children's Day is going to come in just around about 3 weeks from today. And I already told you what to do, and I'll be repeating about that at the end of today's session. So what is the importance of actually learning or doing vegetable carving or vegetable painting? The whole idea is, God has made each of our vegetables and fruits with a lot of symmetry. And when we cut these fruits and vegetables, either, longitudinally or in the center, we will be able to see that they show various patterns. And you can see that this pattern is repeated in most of these vegetables. And to learn those patterns, to learn about them, to appreciate nature's beauty, we will do this exercise. And it will also be a little more fun because we're going to dip it in colorful paints and we're going to make it as colorful as possible. So what is vegetable painting? We're going to take some vegetables, we're going to dip it in some paints or print colors, and then we're going to use it on paper as a stamp so that every time you press that, the same print will come back. And this you can do it in a kind of a pattern to create something beautiful. Or you can do it like, randomly, like some modern art or things like that. And this can be done directly or indirectly when you can apply it on the vegetables with a paint brush. Some people can also use forks and do this art so that, you will get flowers like this. Looks like tulips, right? So it looks so beautiful. So generally what you can do is you can take a thermocol plate and you put some colors in that and dip your fork and you can create some beautiful art with that. So vegetables have a lot of symmetry and patterns, as I told you, and as young children, you need to understand the symmetry, and hence with the help of your parents or any other adults at home, you can actually cut these fruits and vegetables. And once you cut, I want you to appreciate the symmetry in the fruits and vegetables. And once you understand that, you will understand a little bit of mathematical concepts also, because these, when you use it as a kind of a stamp or a print block on paper, you will see them giving beautiful designs. So a safety tip here, we want parents to handle the cutting parts. And generally, the fruits and vegetables what we use are which are firm in nature. So you can use apples, you can use oranges, peppers or capsicums, bell peppers, that's what we call them, and carrots. And we're going to have a lot of our children, use some plastic knives also to cut some simple fruits like say grapes or mushrooms or strawberries, so that, they understand the art of cutting so that they don't hurt themselves. So they can use a plastic knife. You can also use a lot of flowery kind of vegetables, like where they have the florets. So you can have broccoli, you can have cauliflower, and all of this will also help us, create a lot of patterns. Mushrooms also come in varieties of shapes, and they also help in creativity. And apples, pears, bananas, strawberries, raspberries, potatoes, carrots, corn cobs, the sweet corn cobs. You can put a kind of a stick in between and use that corn cobs to make a lot of patterns. And you can see here they have used a lady's finger in different colors, and they have dipped it and made a peacock, right? So you can create any such patterns also. So how do you go about it? You first take those vegetables, as I told you, wash them nicely, and then you can cut them. And once you cut them, you can ask your parents to sometimes make a kind of, patterns on those vegetables, like you can see here in potatoes and in carrots, how they have made. You can make these into different beautiful types and shapes. You can also learn about shapes with them. You can make squares, rectangles, circular objects and things like that. And have a sharp knife when you have to cut the bigger vegetables, but only ask your parents to do it. I don't want you all to venture that. And you can probably take a plastic knife and work. That will not hurt you. And you need a cutting board so that you can keep these vegetables after washing on the cutting board, and then you can use this plastic knife to cut it. Okay. And let us not mess the area. So you can keep a newspaper underneath, and so that because you're using paints, I don't want you to mess the area as you work. And take a neat paper. And you can also wear gloves in case you don't like the paint sticking onto your hands and legs, right? So how do you go about it? You can take a vegetable, you can cut it, and then you can create some patterns on them. You can take bell peppers or potatoes or carrots, like I told you. And then you have two ways of doing it. One is you take a paint and a brush, and then you paint it on the object, and then you use it as a print. Or easy way would be to take a thermocol plate or a plastic plate, and then you can put these colors on the plate and dip these vegetables on that, and then make a kind of a uniform pattern as you place it on the paper. And once you do that, you will see your work of art ready. And this is very beautiful to look at because, it is your work, right? And every week when you learn something new, and when you keep displaying it, and when your friends or relatives come, you can, showcase your talent outside. You can also make some greeting cards with them. So you can use this as a pattern on the external surface, and internally you can write something with your own handwriting. So you can personalize things and give it to people. And let's go through the steps one by one. Okay. So the first step is you cut the fruits and vegetables in half. So you can see the shape as to what it is. And then you can divide the fruit and vegetable either horizontally or vertically, so that, as I told you, you can compare. Like generally when you cut the onion, you cut it in the center from the top to bottom, you will see it like a flower. Whereas if you cut it in the, the other way around, you will see them onion as rings. So it's very important to know how to cut these vegetables to get that different pattern. So the same fruit or the vegetable can give you different patterns. And then you need to learn from your parents that, what is these vegetables, the names of the vegetables. You can learn about the spelling of the vegetables, where it is grown, and you can encourage, to see these vegetables when you go to the shopping centers, like when you go to buy vegetables, like you can identify and say, oh, this is lady's finger, this is a potato, this is a tomato. Especially for children who are 5 years of age, you should be able to find that out. Okay, so this will help you understand, and you can also use it to learn your spellings. Many a times you might know the vegetable, but you might not know the spelling of it, so that will help you learn spellings also. Step number 3 is, after you cut it in the center, you have to, as I told you, put them back together to see how they make a part. So it will be like a puzzle work also, right? So it will be so beautiful to see them get cut and join them too. And once you have this halves of the apple or bell pepper or whatever it is, you can see how different it looks. Especially when you cut bell peppers, you will see the seeds inside, and the way it looks like it's showing some faces at you. So it looks cute also, right? And once you cut these vegetables, you can even snack on them, but don't put the paint and snack. Use clean hands and clean vegetables, and you can cut them and use it to eat also. And that is also important. And as I told you, you can spread paint and use different color combinations to learn about the color coordinations. And this again creates the kind of creativity within each one of you, because when you look at colors, you would learn a lot about colors also, and very interesting patterns which you can make with these colors. So you can see here they have used a potato, and they have cut the potato in a form of a tulip, and they have made tulip potato prints. It looks so cute, right? And you can make a greeting card out of it and write something inside. Very nice. Once it dries up, you can do all that. And you can also use florets, like if you take celery, you can cut it and you can see it looks like a rose. You can take cabbage, that also gives a kind of a flower. You can take onions, you can make that also look like a flower. You can take some lotus stems to make it look like the kind of a bud. So there are a lot of patterns, but you can do it. And once you have completed the painting, give at least 2 to 3 hours for it to dry naturally. Okay, and after that you can probably create a kind of you can frame it up, or you can put it on your door, so that every day when you look at it, you feel very nice about it. And you can observe the vegetables, the fruits, and you can tell your friends how you are spending your weekends. And what are the benefits for the children? Definitely, it is an art which you can learn, and it is very creative. And it also tells you possible ways of using vegetables. And you can identify the shapes of different vegetables. They all, help you understand what is called vegetable printing. And you can also know the different parts of the plant and make use of it. So many a times when you cut the lady's finger, generally we cut the end of it, right? So you cut a little more and keep it aside, so that you're not wasting the entire vegetable. Similarly, when you're using the cabbage also, the last part of the cabbage, which you generally don't use for cooking, you can use that and make it. So you can basically use a vegetable which is anyway going to go be thrown away, that can be used to do this art also. So at Inspiring Young Minds, we always give you a lot of creative thoughts to help you understand and be a part, active part of a WhatsApp group. And you can like, share, subscribe, comment, and press the bell icon on Team Red Rockstars, Dr. Vidyaa Smile Dental Clinic. And you can visit our YouTube channel and see all your work there. And today we're going to have an activity where we're going to paint with vegetables. So you can see a lot of vegetables here. You can see broccoli, you can see lady's finger, you can see potatoes, you can see carrots, apples. lemons and oranges. You can see these kind of celery leaves. You can see baby cabbages. You can see mushrooms, bell pepper, bananas, and corn cobs, as I told you before. And as I told you, we're going to have a special function on November 13th and 20th, which is 2 Saturdays back to back. And by the end of this month, I've given you my email ID. I want you all to send in your entries so that I can compile all of them. And we're going to have a talent show of all of yours. And it'll be very nice to see each one of you bring out whatever beautiful things you want to show. Dress up well and do your act very well, and then ask Amma or Appa to take a video of that and send it to us on an email and with your name and your entry. Okay. And there is also a toy drive, so you can collect your old toys and books which are in good condition, which you can give away to children who will be happy to play with them. And it's very important that, we learn the art of giving from our childhood so that we can encourage people to have healthier lives like how we have. And we should always be thankful to our parents for being the biggest providers in our life, right? So that's Vidya from my side, and we also have Savita auntie. And with that, we come to the end of today's presentation, and I'm going to look at all of you. So whoever is ready, you can unmute, raise your hands, and then we will start. Okay, I've pinned you, Devna and Kavin. Can you show me your work?
Hello, Vidya auntie. Hello, Vidya auntie.
Hi, babies.
So for today, we used carrots and we made a shape like this.
Okay.
Then we used potatoes and made a shape of a star. With the potatoes, we made a shape of a house, a tulip, and a flower. Then we used a leaf. And Kavin made, out of a circle, Kavin made with paint, he made a potato sun, potato stars, a potato house, and a flower that's with a carrot and a love heart.
Lovely. Kavin, how did you enjoy doing it?
It was very good.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me the colors of the stars there? Can you tell me the colors? Can you hold the paper? Yes. Devnaka will hold the paper. You will tell the colors.
Yes. No. Red.
Yes.
Orange.
Yellow.
Green. Blue. Violet. And indigo.
Awesome. So that was a Vidyaa, is it?
Vidyaa.
Very nice. Very nice.
And for me, I did two. First, I did a flower pot with like a flower, like a crazy flower stem. And I did another flower vase. So what I did, I cut an onion with the head, like that side, horizontal, I don't know. And I used a screwdriver tip to just mix the colors and do it here. And I used a paintbrush to do the stems. And I used the carrot to do this poppy. I did some colorful tulips, and I did a circle for the buds of the flowers. Then I did some leaves with mint leaves. And this is my flower vase.
Awesome. So that's the bulb of the onion, and then you had the flower vase with the entire beautiful, colorful flowers, right? That's wonderful, wonderful. Very nice. Proud of both of you.
Thank you.
Love you, both of you. Very nice, Devna and Kavin.
Thank you. Me and Kavin really enjoyed getting paint on our hands.
I also love to have paint on my hands. I don't like the gloves and all. I want to, get messy, and I like it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, baby. So anybody else who's done it? Yes, Tarika, show me. Which side you want me to see, the right or the left? Both? Tell me what have you drawn. Don't touch the paint, huh? Because it must not have dried by now. Tell me what you've drawn.
Right.
What have you drawn?
This is sun.
Sun. Okay. Okay.
This is grass. This is flowers, ma'am.
Very nice. It is not dried, right?
This is the branch.
Branch. Very good. Very nice. Very nice, Tara. Very good. Yes, Vishali, tell me.
This is for Tara. This is flower grass.
Very nice. You used a lady's finger. Very good. Very good, Vishali. Very nice. Very beautiful. Can you tell me the colors you used? Orange.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Green.
Green. Very good. Very good. Very nice. Beautiful. Anybody else who's completed? Yes, Kaushika. Tell me. Oh, very nice. You drew a girl with a frock.
Use the lady fingers to say.
Very nice. Very beautiful. Very, very nice. Very nice. I love the colors also. Can you tell me the colors?
They are golden yellow, green, yellow, purple, orange, pink, and again golden yellow.
Awesome. Very nice. Very nice, Kaushi. Very beautiful. Okay, so cuties, we are almost coming to the end of today's session. So all I've got to tell you all is I enjoyed seeing all your paintings and it was so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed doing the activity. We will meet next week with another topic, and I'm sure next week is going to be, educational topic, okay? Not artwork. So we will have a great session next week. So let's all be good children for the weekend. And as I told you, thank your parents for all they do for you. Thank all the elders, and love you all. Okay, take care.
Bye. Take care, Atta.
Take care, baby. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, Adra. Thank you so much.